Do you when you go into a role like this, do you start to think like, so a lot of younger people will think that you're Bob Dylan. You almost take a piece of the person's existence in a strange way. Does that make any sense to you?
Yeah, man. Yes and no, because I've become such a fan of his that it's not like I feel like I'm a blemish on the legacy, but
no, not at all. That's not what I mean.
No, I know.
People are going to think some people are going to think you are Bob. They're going to think that when they think of him in the future, your face will come into.
I'm just saying that even if I have like, a healthy amount of self-respect, it's never going to come close to who he is. So I like the idea that I could be a bridge, but like I had a buddy that said, the Johnny Cash movie, Joaquin Phoenix, who is the same director, Walk the Line, he said, I actually like Joaquin's versions of Johnny Cash's songs better than Johnny Cash's songs. But I never wanted that. Sincerely, I don't want that to happen here and I wanted to protect against it because Bob's got this raw voice.
Yeah.
He's got this like iron voice. And I never wanted these songs to be sort of like more gentle than his songs, and I had to fight against that because the recordings we made, a lot of them were super. It's hard, man. He was playing on a beat up guitar with shitty recorders. He had a bronchitis in his early 20s. His voice was all fucked up. And I didn't want it to be like watered down, because he very purposefully he liked Jack Kerouac and Moriarty. He, a lot of the books I read said he didn't have great hygiene, stuff like that. So I didn't want the movie to be watered down all of a sudden. You
wanted to honor him as much as you could.
Yeah, exactly.
But also without being him as much, like you.
Yeah,
like,
not do this Hollywood version, basically.
Right.
Because these biopics, it's a fine line, man. And I've never done anything like this. I usually play a role. Actually, sort of.
Wonka you did, kind of.
Yeah, Wonka I did it, yeah.
But that's maybe not real.
No, but it's, yeah, thank God.
Well, don't tell the children.
Thank God. No, but also, I would, probably have to get psychiatric help. No, and there's a certain pressure with that Wonka too. People are like very protective of characters they love. They don't want, and there's sort of like a cynicism about Hollywood. About like why do they keep revisiting the Wonka thing? I felt was justified because it's a new story. We weren't doing Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. We were doing sort of an origin. And by the way, I don't know if you've seen Wonka. Have you?
Yeah, which one have I seen? I've seen all of them.
You watched it while you were in the car spying on the Lifts college. You had it playing on the audio. But
first of all, if you've never seen the Walk of Movie, you just listen to the audio. That's a little bit.
That's already weird too.
It's kind of yeah. It's interesting.
They had Stevie Wonder at the movie last night.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting bridge right there.
No, but I was same thing, man. I was like,
it is right. Yeah, like just
yeah.
Surround.
No disrespect, but I was just
the Godfather of surround sound, basically. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I heard. The premiere was pretty interesting. So last night was your premiere.